Well, this is a short video of a New England tour I took back in July of 2014. We did all the New England states. Started out in Boston, Massachusetts, down to Rhode Island, Connecticut, then back through western Massachusetts up to Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, and then we made our way back down to Boston. The whole trip took about 7 or 8 days, but don't worry, this video doesn't last that long. Just some highlights of the trip. Hope you enjoy it. Talk to you later.
I always do this with the students too. We're all standing there looking at this, and I'd say, where's the Paul Revere house? It's actually this one back over here, right? But they're all looking like, what are we looking at? Just look at some of the old tenements. Paul Revere house over here to the left. Paul Revere will live here with two different wives, and actually 16 different children at different times. 8 with the first wife, 8 with the second. It is, as you can imagine, a very small house. It does look small, and it is small. But also understand, this is built in around 1680, right? Understand, people are just much smaller. A lot of people don't take that into consideration when they think of, oh, wow, how did they live in this? Well, the guys are like 5'7", 5'8", 140 pounds. They aren't built like they are today, right? So you can live in much smaller spaces. But there's not many places you can go in America, I guarantee, where you can have a home built in the 17th century right here, 1680, right? One built in the 18th century, that's from the 1700s, that's where the offices are actually for the Paul Revere house. So this is the 1600s, that's the 1700s, on the other side, the 1800s. Right there, and down the blocks the 1900s. 4 centuries of buildings within a block. It's really hard to believe. I hope, we continue to hold on to some of those great old buildings, because people are so
I saw your
Just to give you an idea, this used to be sort of rundown area. This is where speakeasies would have been, right? It was a dilapidated Old North End. They knocked this down. Public Works project, rather. Who was the president that had the New Deal that put the men to work?
Roosevelt.
Franklin Roosevelt. It was during his administration they knocked down the buildings here and make this pedestrian mall, realizing that people want to come and see this stuff. They want to see the Old North Church, or they may want to see St. Stephen's behind us, which is where Rose Kennedy gets baptized. That's 1802, that building.
Henry Wordsworth Longfellow immortalized Paul Revere and also the Old North Church in American history. Many of you may know the poem Paul Revere's Ride. However, it does not accurately portray the events of that night. Longfellow wrote the poem 85 years later, when the country was on the brink of civil war in 1860. He wanted to use this poem to inspire people to join the Union Army by demonstrating that one person can make a difference. As we shall see, the real events of what took place that night are actually far different and also far more interesting. I'll go over them in just one moment. But firstly, welcome to Old North Church. You are currently sat in the oldest standing church building in the city of Boston. Christ Church of the city of Boston, as we are officially known, was built in 1723, making it almost 300 years old, and it is still an active Episcopal church with 2 services every Sunday. You have probably noticed our peculiar seating arrangement. You are sat in what we call box pews, and although they might seem very They were common practice in many English churches dating back to the 1600s. While they have many designs and styles, they boasted the additional benefit of keeping people warm during winter spells.
The Old North Church.
Yeah, right there. Shop right there. You got 10 minutes?
Thank you. That's
Sure, you got postcards there.
All right.
Act like you like me, Susan.
Where you go, 9:15?
They don't do imaging.
The imaging. You're not to be brought out. You know, if they don't want pictures. They don't want
No pictures.
They don't want markers on the graves. Nothing.
And Jay, the little girls' dolls for the Amish have no faces. They don't do imaging.
Keep going.
You know, we're supposed to see the narrowest.
That's it, right
Is
there.
that
The green.
it? Okay. Did
The
he
greenhouse
point it
over
out?
there is the narrowest house in the
In the city?
in the world.
In the world?
In the world.
Did he tell us that?
This is inside Fennel Hall.
Yeah, there are laws like that. Now, I don't know for certain the reason, but I can take education, yes. Having the ground is a little bit lower. It's not sort of safe for the people who talk about what's going on there. It's like if you're in the gallery, you see what's going on. And it was before the time when there were regulations or maybe Daniel, rhymes with Daniel. The word privilege, that's the most common pronunciation. There are others. In Boston, that's how we say it? Yes. Although you get purists that say it's more like Fenil. Daniel. It's just
The Cradle of Liberty. Faneuil Hall.
I thought they were saying family original.
Wow.
Okay, let's go check the goodies in.
Okay. So we might want something.
This is Lexington, Mass. This was one of the battlegrounds. Here's our tour, our group. White chimney with the black ring meant this house was a loyalist, loyal to the crown. We are in Plymouth, Massachusetts now. This is the Mayflower. Replica, of course. The staging area, our bus waiting to get on the ferry. Vineyards out there. That's where we're heading. Leaving for Nantucket right now. We just pulled out of the dock.
Okay. Will you visit me in jail?